What's up, YouTube? Hefe coming to you, Captain Awesome Fish Room. Jeff Crummins Boulevard bringing y'all a update on Monday Fish Room. Just to let you know a little bit of what's going on and what I'm thinking about doing. Thinking about doing like a fan mail type thing, 1 day per week, where I get a P.O. box and share that with y'all here on YouTube. And, kind of see where it goes, have people send in actual written letters or, whatever people want to send, as long as it's, legal and, not trying to hurt me or anything. But, not that I think any of you would do that, nor am I scared of it, but, just to lay some base rules. So let me know what y'all think about that. I mean, would y'all like to see a P.O. box to where y'all could, shoot a letter over or something like that? Or, if you have a sticker or something, you can send it through the mail just like that. P.O. box. Of course, you wouldn't be able to send anything live in it because I will only check it 1 day per week. So if you want to send something like that, it's best to contact me personally. If I even decide to do the P.O. box, I want to know what y'all think about it first. So with that said, let's take a look at a couple things I have going on in here, and the rest will leave up to your imagination for the rest of the week. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I've said it once and I'll say it again, it's not a good video unless we start out with Cletus, the Fahaka puffer, inside of his little bitty tank here. This guy is growing pretty good, eating very well. He's started to eat some of the veggie krill pellets that I drop in there for the bristlenose plecos, the chocolates, and the calicos. Got that huge piece of Anubias. I don't know if I've shared that with y'all inside of a video, but it is a gorgeous piece of Anubias as a little bristlenose pleco comes down through there. You can see this, the Cletus kind of nips at their tails a little bit. Not too worried about it. These guys can hold their own just fine until this guy gets a little bit bigger, of course. Let me remove that. We don't need to look at that. Okay. So, Cletus, the Fahaka puffer, is doing excellent, eating well. Half-shell clams, shrimp, bloodworms, and a little veggie krill here and there. Now, inside of this tank, as far as plants go, I have this Crinum calamastratum right here. Really excited about that plant. It gets big, bold, and beautiful. I also have some high-growth sunset in here, growing that out. Some vowels. Of course, we got the Java moss over there. Some Rotala indica, although I know a lot of you are going to say that that's not real Rotala indica. I wouldn't be able to tell you you're wrong, believe it or not. I don't know if it is real Rotala indica or not. If y'all know, let me know. And then, of course, we got the Amazon sword right there. And then up above here, I don't know if you'll be able to see through, I got some of that Hydrocotyle SP Japan. It's kind of chilling in there. Maybe see it better through here, right here. Yeah. Got a little bit of that growing. Seems to not want to focus at all, but let's go over to the planted tank and we'll finish up today's video. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to share a few things with y'all, and hang tight. We'll be right back. Alright, sitting in front of the 50 long subscriber planted tank, and I must say, guys, it is doing glorious. As far as the plants go, the new plants that I have in here, you can see right down inside the front. And we're not talking about this dwarf hairgrass back here. We're talking about this stuff, this stuff, this stuff, this stuff, and this stuff right here that I have to go in there and plant a little bit more. This is UG. Alright, I'll leave a formal name down inside the description. I don't want to butcher it too much. However, when it is grown immersed, this plant is a carnivorous plant, just like the ones that I shared with y'all inside of a video previously. It develops these little like indented balloons on each side, and when something touches the hairs on the front of this mouth, it immediately sucks in everything around it and devours stuff like that. So pretty cool stuff. I'm going to grow some of it immersed as well as growing it submersed here, as you can see. Still dealing with a little bit of algae, but no worries on that because I am using new algae. Of course, all of y'all know that I'm using new algae. I've been using it for, let's see, 1, 2, going on 3 months now. And y'all can remember all the hair algae I had all over these rocks and all that stuff. And it was, you know, starting to take out these plants back here, a little bit of BBA as well. It's taking care of that, quite frankly. That with water changes, once I started dosing new algae in this tank, the algae started disappearing. Okay, and it's not an overnight thing, guys, but it does work, and I can contest to that. I mean, you can go back inside previous videos and see algae all over these rocks and all over these plants, and now it's not there anymore, and I can guarantee you it's not just because of my water changes. Now, I do have the dwarf bulbatus growing right there. That's another one of those hard to find, or harder to find plants. This UG, really hard to find. I wanted more of it, but the lady only had so much she was willing to send, and it came in great shape. She also threw in another plant that's commonly, how should I say this? It's counterfeited more often than not. Some people grow this plant, the regular form of it, and kind of make smaller pieces out of it and try to pass it on as something it's not. But, well, I'm going to have to go inside the tank and grab it. It keeps falling down. Let me go back here and grab it. I don't know if y'all can see me grabbing it, but here it is right here. I have it weighted so I don't lose it. Oh, well, I just separated some of it, but let me grab it. It's kind of hard to do while I'm looking through a camera. But this right here, guys, is, let me try to get you a good shot of it, is dwarf Christmas moss, or Christmas moss mini. This is the real deal, the real shebang. Mini Christmas moss. Pretty stoked about this plant. To be honest, I wasn't even expecting it, but I got to talking with that lady. I leave it right up there, right there. It had some flower buds coming off of it whenever it came in. That plant, it's not necessarily a flower, but you know, it's called flowering. But anyways, wasn't expecting that. I got to talking with the lady, and she said, yeah, if you'd like, I actually have some real Christmas moss mini, or some mini Christmas moss, if you'd like some of it. And I said, yeah, sure. And you know, I was expecting a few sprigs of it or something like that. And she said it's a big old clump of it like that. I was pretty stoked about it. This is another Hygrophila polysperma color form. This is called, come on, Tiger. Hygrophila polysperma Tiger. And it's going through its transition phase. Just planted it. It is taking off, but as far as the colors popping, like the polysperma sunset, which you can see right there, that's not going to happen for a little bit. Maybe I can get you a better shot of the colors on this sunset if I could get you right above it without dropping my phone. Maybe. There you go. You can kind of see it. But yeah, so the colors on that plant, really gorgeous. You can look up the tiger form on the internet and see how that comes out. But also have a kind of a different kind of plant for this setup. I have some crypts growing, some red crypts back inside this corner. I think I already shared that inside of a video though. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about the P.O. box. Let me know what y'all think about the plants that I got, what y'all think about this UG, really hard to find plant. And, you know, anything else that you got to say or ask or, you know, whatever. as usual, be sure to go and check out Aquatic Support Systems on Facebook. I have all of their links inside the description, guys, so I'm making it really easy. Make sure you go and check them out. Lots of big things coming this year, for sure. So make sure you go check them out. Make sure you go and check out New Algae's website. That link will be inside the description as well. Really cool product. I love that product. It's done a lot of good things. And I figured out whenever I was using it over on the Hoga tank that I wasn't using it as specified per se. It does need to be used during a lighting cycle and stuff like that, and I wasn't doing that, you know. I have this bad boy set up on a timer and stuff, and I started dosing New Algae on this tank, guys, and I mean, you can go back inside the videos and see that the algae just isn't there anymore. Of course, there is still algae in this tank. There's always going to be algae in this tank. You can't have a habitable tank without some form of algae in it. It's a fact. Get over it. So without further ado, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all are thinking. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've done. Happy fish keeping. And as always, stay true to the hobby, guys. Peace. There's that gorgeous fish. Clown knife. Still a little spookish, but figured I bet y'all have a little bonus footage of him. Chowing down on some bloodworms like the rest of the fish in here. The bitchers anyway. See if we can get a close up without him spooking. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed.